Hey everyone, I'm attorney Jordan McIntyre with McIntyre Elder Law, and today we're going to talk about Medicaid crisis planning and the general timeline. So first of all, I just want to emphasize that when time is of the essence, the sooner you start, the more you can protect. And even in a crisis, there are many legal ways to qualify for Medicaid while preserving assets. So our first step would really be you meet with me, you come in and do a consult, and then we're going to talk about all of your assets. I'm going to determine whether you're eligible for Medicaid. There are two types of Medicaid: special assistance and then long-term care or nursing home care, and that is for 24-hour around-the-clock care. But I'm going to determine what type of Medicaid you're eligible for. And then I'm going to review your assets, right? Some assets, like a primary residence, might be exempt, or you might have assets that I can transfer to the spouse. So we're going to evaluate that, and then any income that you have that comes to your bank account, like Social Security, any type of pension, I'm going to do a really in-depth analysis and assessment of your assets. And then I'm going to figure out ways to, in step 2, address any transfers of assets that you might have done in the last 3 to 5 years. I'm going to see if there's any way to cure those transfers if they were done improperly to qualify you for Medicaid. And then at the worst, right, we're going to talk about spend down strategies. If I really do have to spend down assets to below $2,000, we rarely have to do that. There are normally ways to preserve assets. But first I'm going to want to try to fix those transfer penalties, move money around to a spouse, or figure out how to protect the assets. And if I can't do that, then we'll talk about spend down strategies. And then we might talk about protecting your assets using legal strategies, right? We might have a caregiver agreement for a spouse or a child where you can pay them money, right? While they're taking care of you, and then that won't be a countable asset. We could use a ladybird deed to protect the home for Medicaid, estate recovery, or create a Medicaid compliant annuity. So there are plenty of types of legal strategies we can use to just preserve the money. You want to preserve the money and still get qualified for the benefit, and that is our goal. And then of course, once we do all this, we'll also be filing that Medicaid application. And if you have a spouse, figuring out ways to protect them as well. So that can take, at minimum, 6 to 8 weeks, typically longer, but time is of the essence. And if you're in a crisis situation, you really need to meet with me or any of the attorneys at McIntyre Elder Law immediately. We have an office in Shelby, Charlotte, and Hendersonville. Visit the website at www.mcelderlaw.com, where we have plenty of articles and blogs and videos on Medicaid crisis planning. I know it is a difficult time and it's stressful, but we will help you with this process as quickly as possible. And give us a call at 1-888-999-6600, and we'd love to talk to you about Medicaid crisis planning and help you through this stressful situation. So have a great day. Come meet with us.